Am I guilty for refusing to take my girlfriend back after she cheated just to see if she still had it? I am 30 years old and have been dating my girlfriend, Rachel 27, for 2 years. She's always been confident and charismatic, which is one of the things I loved about her. Our relationship seemed solid. Good communication, lots of shared interests, and we were even talking about moving in together. A few weeks ago, Rachel admitted to me that she cheated on me during a night out with her friends. She hooked up with some guy she met at a bar. I was completely blindsided. When I asked her why she did it, she said it wasn't about me or our relationship, but because she wanted to see if she still had it. I told her that was a terrible excuse, and she started crying, saying it was a stupid mistake and that she regretted it immediately. She begged me to forgive her, saying she learned her lesson and that it would never happen again. But I can't get over the fact that she was willing to risk our relationship for something so shallow. She didn't cheat because she was unhappy or because there was a problem between us. She cheated purely to stroke her ego. Now, Rachel and some of her mutual friends are calling me unforgiving, saying that everyone makes mistakes and that I'm throwing away a great relationship over one bad choice. They say I should focus on her remorse and give her another chance. I feel like staying with her would mean betraying my own boundaries, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm being too harsh. Am I guilty for refusing to take her back? Let's listen to some comments from the community before I read the update.
Not guilty. Congrats, you still have it, but you sure as hell don't have me. The mutual friends are just as trashy as her. You'd be crazy to take her back.
She still had it because she had you. That should have been enough validation. All of this is in past tense, because I hope you use it when you break up with that cheater. Not guilty.
Now, Rachel and some of her mutual friends are calling me unforgiving, saying that everyone makes mistakes and that I'm throwing away a great relationship over one bad choice.
As a thought exercise, I'm trying to define a great relationship that includes one partner hooking up with random, let's presume infectious, partners on a whim. I'm having trouble recognizing the greatness here.
It's time to go. A year, 5 years, 10 years, and 2 kids from now. She's still going to wonder if she still has it when she sees a cute guy. Does she still have the ability to find a guy that will have sex with her? Yes, she'll probably have that for a long time. Does she still have the ability to make a serious long-term monogamous relationship work? Looks like she never did. Not guilty.
Update a month later. First of all, thank you to everyone who commented on my original post. Reading your perspectives really helped me sort through my feelings during an incredibly tough time. Here's the update. After I posted, Rachel intensified her efforts to reconcile. She sent me long texts about how she regretted everything and how I was the love of her life. When I didn't respond, she showed up at my apartment, crying and begging for another chance. I told her I still needed space and wasn't ready to talk, but before leaving, she accused me of being cold and said I was throwing away something special. A few days later, I got some new information that completely shifted things. It turns out the guy Rachel cheated with wasn't just some random hookup from a bar. He was an ex-boyfriend. She had been messaging him for weeks leading up to that night. Their conversations were flirty, suggestive, and way more than I'd consider appropriate. I found this out through someone who showed me screenshots Rachel had clearly tried to keep hidden. When I confronted Rachel with this, she initially denied it, but when I mentioned the messages, she broke down and admitted everything. She claimed she'd been feeling insecure, and reconnecting with him made her feel desirable again. She insisted it didn't mean anything and that I was still the one for her, but it felt like yet another betrayal. At that point, I told her I was done. There's no coming back from this for me. She cheated, lied, and broke my trust on multiple levels. I ended things for good, and since then, I've cut off all contact with her. It's been a rough week, but I feel at peace with my decision. As much as I cared about Rachel, I know I deserve someone who values honesty and loyalty as much as I do. Thank you again to everyone who helped me see things clearly. I'm finally moving forward. Let's listen to some last comments from the community.
You didn't throw away something special. She did it all on her own. Besides knowing what you now know, how the hell did she expect you to ever trust her? Ignore her friends. they are as delusional as she is. You did good to show her the door. If you took her back, she'll just do it again.
I really don't understand this kind of people who thinks that cheating is something you can easily brush off because it meant nothing and you are the one for me. How does that even work in their heads? If it meant nothing, why do it? Why throw away something that did mean something? And if he's the one, why do you need someone else to validate it? Do you have to go through every guy you meet to make sure you made the right call? Sorry man, it sucks to go through something like that. It's just good that it happened now, rather than later, when kids would have been involved.
Thank you for listening to this story. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the community. What would you have done in that situation? And for those who stayed to the end, I thank you. If you like this type of content, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. See you soon.